Good afternoon, everyone. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard 1104 TTH flight, non-stop service to Super Derricks in Fort Collins, Colorado. We'll be flying at an altitude of 5,000 plus feet in the Western Rockies here, so expect some bumps, turbulence, and a loss of cabin pressure. If you do require some oxygen en route, grab your nearest partner and get some air. So let's see here. On flight today, our flight today is just under an hour and a half with mostly clear skies, light wind, and temperatures near the 70s. Wow, 70. What an incredible place to live. It's November here in Colorado, if you're wondering. Anyways, before we get going, in case you're wondering, this is my first flight, so I brought a parachute, but we got a flu flight today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. So what's happening, everyone? Good to be back here with you. This is Byron Becerril. I'm really not a captain. Well, maybe if you're thinking real estate these days, I can help you fly those friendly skies or unfriendly, whatever you heard out in the market today. But anyways, just a few minutes here, we're taking a glimpse into Timnath, all the new fashion trends you're seeing in front of me and these incredible views. So yeah, welcome. This is the TTH ride. Departs every Tuesday and Thursday. Used to leave in Fort Collins, but it's temporarily leaving in Timnath over at Beerworks in Timnath. 11:30 start time. Tuesday and Thursdays all are welcome. Come and dance. All right, let's get to it. Just some quick history for you. I used to do this ride a couple years ago, and today kind of marks my comeback. Yeah, I kind of feel like I should have never quit, but COVID arrived, and these guys all got Zwift, which is an indoor virtual training system, and I got myself a Traeger and came out with a whole lot of extra pounds. Ton of fun and a lot of pain to come out, but kind of how cycling rolls. Lots of pain and lots of pleasure out of it. So let's see who's putting on a show here for us today. I don't know what to expect, but it's starting to heat up. So we're heading down the 14, about to get to County Road 15. And I gotta say, coming out that 257, I think a few people lost reception with us. Group size small, but here's really where it's going to heat up. This is a whole big stretch of slight rise, a little bit of recovery maybe if you're lucky, and it's a long stretch up. So right in front of me we got some superhuman power. So here come the fireworks, right hand turn into the KOM section. Let me give you some telemetry to give you some context. Oh, Matt Blakely losing a foot there. It's a good time to attack. Just kidding. But yeah, wheels up, buddy. This is definitely not your coach class flight. This is definitely first class flight up to section, KO1 section. So enjoy the data. We got power on the left, speed right in the middle on that dial, and a map on the top left to give you an idea where we're at on the map. We're in that red bubble there going straight down that line, and as you can see, wheels are up and we're gaining rotation and getting in our position here. I think Ben Miller was the one in the yellow. He's going to put in some work here. And like my buddy likes to say, Steve Douglas over at the TFR ride, I need to bring him over here. He's definitely able to do this for sure. I know how strong that guy is. Rolling and a thumping. We are rolling and a thumping. But yeah, I give him credit. I give the TFR credit for getting me up to speed. TFR is also a ride here in Fort Collins that departs HP campus on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesday being what they like to call the sprint zone. It's a prospect section that just kind of a rise, but also long. Got some heavy hitters like Matthew Michaels. I can put a lot of power out there, make you suffer, make you earn your spot up the front. But yeah, if you're interested in another ride, great one to try out is TFR. It's what I've basically been doing all year long. Thanks to a buddy Steve Douglas for his videos and getting me inspired to get back on the bike and get it back rolling. It's kind of how I got back in shape. So if I can do it, you can definitely do it. Anyways, right in front of me right here is Mr. Matt Blakely. This guy is a year-round soldier warrior powerhouse. I mean, the guy's a damn diesel. He can go hard year-round, always ready to take a pull. You know, will sacrifice himself for the greater good is like what I like to tell people. I love the guy. You want a good wheel? Grab his wheel. He's always gonna back you up with a nice little pull. Do the work up front. So Here things are getting a little disorganized here. I thought the guy I don't know his name, he's in the OCR kit. I thought he was going to pull around and continue to pull the group up. There's several behind me that I was hoping to continue a rotation, but he kind of slots in right here, and that I'm kind of to the left. He wanted to let me in. All I was doing is just kind of trying to get over this little rise and then continue. Up front is Mike. Can't remember his last name, but yeah, if I don't know your name, I'm sorry, it's been a while. So please excuse my apologies right now. Right to the right to me is Dave Cho. Right with Dave quite a bit this year. You know, he likes to do the soar, what I like to call the war, which South Worlds is what I like to call it, because there's a lot of strong riders on that Wednesday Open ride. But it's that one's done for the season, and he's taking a pull there for the team. So in the yellow, there's Ben, Matt Blakely, Scott. Don't know who this Matador guy is, but looks like a good draft, so I'm going to just go ahead and slot right there. And then right to my right is Mr. Brad Wright, another reason why I'm out here today. I did a ride with him on Friday at TFR. Kind of sparked interest in me. He said come out and try out TTH again. So came out last week, and I posted online, and someone gave us a route. Someone gave me a route that they were going to do a route called Country Club. So I was out in that direction, put my bike in the car, kind of rode the route backwards. I never saw them. So if I think we should probably pre-announce or predetermine the route. That way people could kind of go reverse and meet up with the group. I think that'd be a better idea than deciding just on the spot. Like today was just a mess, deciding which way we're going to go, and then got changed halfway through the route. Yeah, I like to have an idea of where I'm going to go and what to expect. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I hope to do these, continue doing these videos. Great way to see the real estate here in Fort Collins, Colorado too. And on the right here, we got Brad taking a flyer, also another diesel, and I should have got that wheel. I should have gone back. If I can go back in town, I'd definitely do that. Because right here, I put it myself, I put a little bit of watts, but I'm not going to go all the way. I just want to kind of move my way up the field, make sure I'm ready for whoever else is going to go. And you see up there at the front, I think it's Ben Miller, followed by Matt Blakely, followed by OCR Kit, and directly in front of me is Dave Cho. Here you see Ben Miller looking back. Help, you know, yep. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service, Ben. Nice work up the front. Little gap created there, but brought it back up. We got OCR Kit, OCR in the blue here, and I wish he would have moved up and started this rotation, because we could see Brad Wright on the right-hand side growing that real estate equity. Holy crap. Someone check his tires for helium. He was just floating up those hills today, and I didn't know if we were going to get him right back, but yeah, this is also what also caused me some pain right there. That is Greg Scanlon, aka Damn Rhino. Puts in a big dig there, open up that gap. Scott Adams, who's on his wheel, probably was already on his wheel. I was not ready for that attack, and when someone comes from behind you that quickly, it's so hard to grab on his wheel. It was not a friendly attack. It was definitely, I'm gonna hurt you and zap your legs, and that's what definitely happened there. And then on the left-hand side there, it's the wheel that I didn't want to bring up, and that's Matt Skurla. He didn't need my help pretty much, but yep, he took Brad at the line, I believe, over that hill. Anyways, I'm going to give you some extra credit here, extra credit footage of the finish, and might throw on some music or might continue. Well, let me think here. You know what? Let's just continue talking, because I got some census data right in front of me that just got released, and I think this is a value to you. You'd be interested to know this. This census data is the data that's compiled back in 2020. It was missed because of COVID, so it was delayed. Well, I just recently got it. I don't think it's been published yet. Maybe you could get it, maybe not. I'm not sure, but let me just share the data, because obviously everybody's seen the growth in our town and our state, and all these new construction, homes, which are essentially not even available to purchase. They've already been bought out. So the neighborhood that you're going to see on the right-hand side here, where I ended up taking a little flyer, do it for YouTube flyer. It's already sold out. Maybe in the future something will pop up. There's a beautiful school coming up across the street. It's going to be the new Fort Collins, or the new Poudre District High School that's going to host all the big games. So it's a great looking school. But anyways, let's go back to the census data, most importantly. So 2001 to 2010, it goes by decade. In that decade, our population, let's take a look, grew 727,000. In the following decade, from 2011 to 2020, our population grew 744,000 to be a total population in the entire state of 5 million people. And here, something most importantly to you is Larimer County. So population from 2001 to 2010 grew 48,000. And then the following decade, 2011 to 2020, it grew 59,000. So we used to be, back in 2001, 251,000 population in Larimer County. Now we are close to 359,066 to be exact. So Larimer County would include Fort Collins and Loveland as the hotspots, and then smaller towns as Wellington, Timnath is up and coming, Estes Park, Red Feathers, and LaPorte, which I would well, not LaPorte, but Estes Park and Red Feathers, I consider them kind of secondary vacation homes. So smaller population there, and camping up by Berthoud. Anyways, if you would be interested, if you're interested in some of this data, feel free to reach out, text, email. It's pretty easy to get a hold of me however you want. Social media, I'll be sharing share this information anytime you need it. So here is the final sprint section. As you can see, a few of the Matador guys took off and I chased them down. Thought we were going to have a rotation of a small crew here. So I took a little dig and tried to keep the pace going. Sorry, my power on the left, I'm not sure if that's exactly right. So could be, could not be. But anyways, Don Doherty just directly in front of me, red and white, black clit. Bulldog kind of style, right? But good draft. And then directly in front of me, directly in front of Don there. Guy's a badass. We had a little eye to eye today on the ride because here he's pulling the group, and I figured, okay, I'm gonna go around and maybe take a pull. And as I'm going around, I look back and no one's kind of following me because I wanted to bring the group up. I didn't want to just go on it by myself. So I was like, okay, I'll hit the pedals a little bit, put a little gas, a little wood to the fire, like Steve Douglas likes to say, and try to go for it. Try to go for a little flyer. But, you know, that identity, that other person there, I ended up looking back kind of around this point, and he held his position. I think he held his position, and he had the biggest grin and smile on his face. And he kind of told me without even saying anything, yes, you didn't get away. What a savage. So whoever knows that guy, props to him. I like that stuff. I know you had to dig in deep, and you kept it rolling. So whatever coffee you're drinking there, share it with the crew, man. Pretty good stuff. Anyways, so he's continuing to pull here. Don Doherty, probably just waiting for that sprint to open up because he's not going around him. He wants all that draft. That's not my style. I want to get up there and put in an effort. And I'm just kind of waiting because I don't want to overtake 3 riders at this point. I want to go anywhere. So I'm waiting here, and then there's a golden opportunity coming soon. I remember it because I didn't see him all ride long. I didn't see him until the end. There he comes. Like a missile. Walter shows up. And then Ben. Yeah, I owe this guy an award, man. Ben Miller, right? So I rode with this guy a few years ago, and he deserves an award today for most improved rider. He's putting out some power. He's up at the front. I remember he was in the dirt in some sections back in the day. But right here, he's fishtailing up the road. And I'm not going to go around him. He's earned it today. So I'm sitting back here, just enjoying my view, giving him props. Keep it going, longest sprint ever. He's pushing, 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 pushing. And then I think that's Brad, a few other Matador guys, and then it's basically the finish. But anyways, hopefully, hope you guys enjoyed the coverage today. If you guys see me around, let's grab a drink. It's the holidays. Let's grab some food. Let's get some barbecue. Let's load up on those calories. So come down to my level. Just kidding. Be safe out there and everything, on the bike, at home, at work. And see you around. Thank you. Checking out. See ya.